Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Ajay, were you a little surprised with someone who can kind of mix it up? Jimmy Neesham comes back into the side. Obviously, he's there as an all-rounder, and he was only brought on for the last two deliveries of the game. He finishes with a strike rate of 360.
The numbers look at it and say, oh, 360. But, game was over long before that. And, they tried coming back with their regular bowlers, balls getting wet. So, that's probably the only reason Southee's not bowled his entire spell. So, you just brought him on. As a captain or as any team, I think, if you pick sixth bowler and seventh bowlers there, but they're always back up. So, unless something's horribly going wrong for the first 2-3 guys or somebody gets injured, you'd want to, go back to them every time you have a chance. So they were in the game, in a way that they didn't pick up wickets, but within that run rate, 7th over, 8th over, 9th over was probably the last that they were in the game. And once Rohit Sharma was dropped in that over, I think, and you got 2 sixes and that became a big over. From there on, it was just a matter of, time or what you want to get out of this game. This game was gone from them. They were one below par. So, sixth bowler, yes, I understand. But at 18, 19, 20 with 10 to 15 runs to go, you're just taking a chance. You're hoping something goes wrong. What happened in that last game is not going to happen every time.
Sure. But I think, DK, what I was really trying to get at was maybe not now. Obviously, it was too late for Neesham to look at and evaluate his figures. But at a time when, say, Milne was not quite delivering what you were expecting, could he have looked at Neesham, who maybe is a like-for-like bowler for this kind of a surface? Could possibly be.
It's not like-for-like, but yeah, it is a possible option. But what happens is, I think when Rohit is batting, you're fearful of bowling a fast bowler with ginger pace, What happens is he can take you down at that stage. He's batting at a strike rate. At that stage, he was about 11 of 11. So who would you want to bowl to him? If you just look at these matchups, this very interesting word that happens these days. A left-arm spinner and a leg spinner is a slightly better option than bowling Jimmy Neesham, because the chances of Rohit hitting a couple of sixes of Jimmy Neesham is far higher than he would hit one of the spinners. So I think that must have been the thought process. Whereas I still feel when he brought back Milne for the second spell, he could have looked at a Neesham because, obviously he's an all-rounder. He's bowled well in the World Cup. He has the ability to bowl a few cutters. He could have looked in that direction, but, fair enough. I guess he was hoping that something like last game could happen maybe and bowl most of his main bowlers up front and finished it by the 16th over. But you knew the writing was the wall the minute they finished batting. 153 on that wicket with that sort of a wet ball. You were always behind the 8 ball.